I'm Katie Franklin. I've got a little cake making company called Pomp de Franc Cake Society, and I'm a baker. My granny was the first person to give me a cookbook. There's a little cake with a duck made of Smarties on the top. So that was kind of my first baking experience. I graduated from doing fashion and textiles. I wanted to pursue a career in fashion, so I tried to kind of come up to London and be a stylist assistant, and I wasn't very good at it, and I didn't love it enough, so I was kind of making cakes to sell to delis on the side. The processes of design are similar, whatever you're doing it in. Being inspired by an artist's work and finding the colour and then the structure, and then trying to translate it into my own style of cakes. For example, this is Thomas Sabo, he's a jewellery designer. They had these new charms that they wanted to promote, so I decided to make some fortune cookies that I made in a rose gold. And then inside I made these edible charms that looked exactly like the Thomas Sabo ones. The element of design is kind of much more important for me and what I do than the technical side of baking. So for this swan cake, it's going to be layers of swans and flowers. So I'm going to make some swan heads and necks. So I've just got choux pastry in here, and then I'm going to pipe out the heads separately and then make the bodies afterwards. These are the swan's bodies, and you just slice them in half, and you just dip it in white chocolate. Push them in there, and then they dry like that. This is actually cream cheese icing, but whipped double cream is probably better because it's not as sweet. So then, to paint their faces, you just give them a little beak. And I'm going to give them a little red chocolate one as well. And then some eyes. And so the final stage is to put the swans on the cake. So that's how they need to fit. So there you have it, swan cake. I don't make pretty glittery cupcakes. It's just kind of about design aesthetic, I think. Wonderful flavour combinations combined with beautiful aesthetic that is being produced in kind of a different and more unusual ways.